What happens when an empire has no king and no face to blame? In our timeline, British rule in Africa was tied to a crown. Orders came in the name of a king. Authority felt distant, almost symbolic. But in this timeline, there is no monarchy. Britain becomes a republic, and that changes how it runs its empire. In Europe, the shift starts as an idea, but in Africa, it becomes policy. Without a crown, Britain doesn't rule through tradition. It rules through administration. Colonial offices are expanded. More officials are sent out, not noble, not royal representatives, but trained administrators. Their job isn't to represent a king, it's to manage land, people and resources like a system. In places where Britain once ruled indirectly, using local chiefs, that begins to change. Local leaders are no longer trusted to govern on behalf of the empire. Instead, they're monitored, replaced, or absorbed into colonial administration. Authority becomes closer, more present, harder to avoid. Resources are tracked more aggressively. Farming, mining, trade, all measured, recorded, controlled, not for royal wealth, but for state output. Production increases, but so does pressure for people on the ground. Control feels tighter. Decisions happen faster. Rules change quickly, and there's less space to negotiate because there's no tradition holding things back, just efficiency. And that forces resistance to evolve. In our timeline, many revolts were local, uncoordinated, but here, people begin to connect. Information spreads between regions. Groups begin to organize across borders, not just uprisings, but movements. In some regions, resistance starts earlier, because control arrives faster. In others, it takes longer, because the system is harder to break. Some leaders rise not as warriors, but as strategists, planning, coordinating, studying how power works. Because this isn't a fight against a king anymore, it's a fight against a system designed to last, and that changes the kind of people who lead it. And in this timeline, Africa doesn't just resist empire, it learns how to outthink it, and that changes